Hey guys, so I've already shared my HTC U11 review and about a dozen or so other videos which show off the camera and its performance when compared to other flagship devices from 2017. You can find the links to those videos in the description below. But in this video, I'm going to show you my top tips and tricks on how to best use HTC's new flagship device. Let's get to it. The one feature that you get with the HTC U11 that you don't get on any other phone is the ability to open apps or change settings just by squeezing the phone. HTC calls this feature Edge Sense, and it can be turned on in the settings. There's a quick toggle to turn it on or off, but when you open up Edge Sense itself, you get the option to customize the feature. I recommend enabling the advanced mode, which gives you the option to customize a short squeeze and a long squeeze action. You should also adjust the squeeze level to your liking to make sure that you're not triggering Edge Sense every time you pick the phone up. Once that's done, just select the apps that you want to launch or the settings that you want to change with the short or long squeezes, and then you're set. It even works when the display is off. I have my short squeeze set to launch the camera, and the long squeeze is set to open Plume, the two apps that I use the most. As you know already, the 16 megapixel selfie cam can take pretty good shots. The problem is, it's not anywhere near as good as the main camera, especially in low light. Thankfully, the phone's mirror finish and Edge Sense are the perfect combination, allowing you to snap the perfect selfie with the main camera. Just open the app, flip the phone around, and then squeeze the edges to snap the picture. Here's a quick alignment tip. Adjust the camera so that your nose is centered over the camera lens. It works in portrait and landscape mode, giving you a perfectly centered selfie with your front-facing camera every single time. If you use your phone before going to bed, you'll want to enable night mode, which reduces the blue light emitted by the screen, since studies have shown that blue light exposure before sleep makes it harder for people to actually fall asleep. Jump into Settings, Display Gestures and Buttons, and then tap Night Mode. Here you can adjust the color temperature to your liking, and then choose when night mode will kick in. There's a sunset to sunrise setting or a specific time option. You can also turn it on or off manually with the quick toggle from the notification shade if you don't want it to turn on automatically for you. It's really up to you. HTC's gesture controls have been around for a few years now, but I've found that many HTC users have no clue that they're even there. These controls allow you to unlock the phone in a specific way when the phone's display is off. Go to Settings, Display Gestures and Buttons, and then select Motion Launch Gestures at the very bottom. You can tap the numbers at the top to learn about each specific motion launch gesture. The only two that I use are double tap to wake and the swipe down twice to open the camera, since the others are pretty much pointless when you have a lock screen enabled on your phone. The U11 may not have a 3.5mm headphone jack, but the USB-C headphones that come with it are quite unique. In addition to supporting active noise cancellation, they can also be tuned specifically to your ear canal with a custom audio profile. And it's easier than you might think. Jump into Settings and then go to HTC U11 with active noise cancellation, and then press the plus icon in the top. Make sure that the headphones are plugged into the phone and snug in your ears, and then press Start Scanning Now. The automatic tuning process takes less than 5 seconds, using microphones inside the earphones to listen to the audio feedback from your ears to create a better sound profile that's perfectly tuned to you. Once it's done, just give your U11 profile a name and then enjoy better audio every time that the earphones are plugged in. One of my favorite features of the U11 is its fingerprint scanner. It allows you to keep the content of your phone secure without having to enter an unlock pin or a pattern every time. It's also super quick and more reliable than the fingerprint scanners on the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the LG G6 in my experience. To activate it, go into Settings and select Fingerprint Scanner. To use the feature, you will need to have an unlock pin or pattern unlock as a backup. Once you have that set up, you can then add up to 5 fingerprints to unlock the phone. I recommend using both thumbs and both index fingers, giving you the ability to unlock the phone whether it's in either of your hands or just sitting on the desk. The best part is that it works instantaneously, allowing you to unlock the phone and jump right back into whatever you are doing in less than a quarter second. Now, keeping your phone locked with your fingerprint, pin, or lock pattern is extremely important, but that doesn't help when you're knowingly handing off your phone to someone else to use for a few minutes. Fortunately, HTC's thought of that and allows you to lock down specific apps with its Boost Plus app. Open the app from the app drawer and then tap on Lock Apps. You'll need to scan your fingerprint or enter your unlock pattern, and then you can choose which apps you want to lock down. If you want, you can even change the lock pattern to be different from the pattern that you use to unlock your phone. Now, when the apps that you've locked are opened, the user will need your fingerprint or the unlock pattern before they can access the app and its content. This is a great way to lock down sensitive information or even games that may be inappropriate for younger children. The Boost Plus app can also be used to optimize battery performance on the U11. Open the app and then tap Power Optimizer. You can then select the apps that you want to optimize. You get two options, background and foreground optimization. Foreground optimization is best for the apps that you use on a regular basis, but you can select both options for every app that you want to optimize. Boost Plus will also pop up from time to time with an app optimization suggestion, and will show you how the optimization should affect your battery life. If you're not aware, phones running on Android Nougat support split-screen multitasking. On the U11, there are two ways to jump into the split-screen view. The first is to just tap the multitasking button below the display, and then long press the app that you want to appear at the top of the split-screen view, and drag it to where it says drag here to use split-screen. Then scroll through the apps and then tap the second app that you want to use. But there's a second option as well. If you already have the main app open that you want to use, you can just long press the multitasking button and the app will be pinned to the top. Then all you have to do is select the second app. When you're done multitasking, just slide the separator bar up or down to close out the other app. And now let's jump into some look and feel customization options. HTC's Blink feed, which is included with the HTC Sense launcher, is pretty neat. It can aggregate content from news sites, social media, your calendar, and a whole lot more. To view Blink feed, just swipe over to the panel to the left of your home screen. To customize the feed, you can tap the hamburger menu in the top left-hand corner, and then hit the plus icon to view the content sources that are available. Blink feed isn't perfect by any means, but it's a great way to mindlessly catch up on your social media and news feeds without having to jump in and out of multiple apps. If you're not a fan of Blink feed and don't want it anywhere near your home screen, it's quite easy to remove. Using two fingers, pinch on the home screen and you'll be taken to the home screen panel widget view. Then long press the Blink feed panel and drag it over to the trash can. If you ever want to add Blink feed back, just pinch anywhere on the home screen again and then tap the plus Blink feed panel. Android's quick toggles are a lifesaver if you're constantly changing settings on your phone. If there are certain ones that you use on a more frequent basis, you can customize the order they appear in, or even remove ones that you never seem to use. To customize them, just pull down on the notification shade with two fingers and then tap the pencil icon. You'll then be able to drag and drop the quick toggle icons to rearrange them how you want. And if you want to remove one completely from the list, just drag it to the very bottom of the screen. Let's be honest for a minute. HTC Sense looks a little bit dated. But fortunately, you can customize the look of the launcher and HTC's stock apps without having to install any third-party applications from the Play Store. From the app drawer, just open up the Themes app and then browse through the different categories. You can choose a completely new theme or change the wallpaper, icons, fonts, and sounds individually. And if you're feeling adventurous, there's also freestyle themes, which ditch the traditional grid layout for the apps and allow you to use pretty much anything that you want to individualize your app icons. I hope these HTC U11 tips and tricks that I shared allow you to get the most out of using this phone. And if there's anything major that I left out, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the button below, and you can always follow me on Twitter at NickMGray. I'll catch you in the next one.